Eh, Ken alianza recording hata
Because see, he said he'd be online.
Ken.
Na angesema.
Hmm?
Angesema kwa online.
Go to Napa so you know.
Nimetuma kwa mtu. The question is who? Mtu ataangalia tu na ndio.
Ndio tuna project. Then yeah. Which reminds me. Sorry, I got to bring it. Like so already. It's not oh, I'm such a girl. I keep surprising myself. Nice. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Sasa hiyo ni what is inside. Oh, Jackson, can you see how people treat me? And you just here. Nazunguka.
This lecture is for kila profit anguka.
No, see. I know you're a god, but you're also unless I need to, I don't know. Woes. Them names. And then there's Arnold's. Ernie. That's my Ernie.
Ernel.
That's what the Arnold. Watu wa mlima atiende.
Hi, DJ Maggie, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay.
APP, loud and clear.
Okay. Let me try sort of the network. Seems to have an issue.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me hotspot state.
I'm still waiting for yours. I'm still waiting for yours. Yeah, to me. From you to me. 722 79 Okay, let's care about it. So, so No. This one is special for special person. Monica. I'm advocating for myself. So we come.
Just a moment. Let me hotspot. This network is a bit off.
Yes. Think of one of the day. Usually the do you remember places in
On the hill. And then Monica is still welcome. You're the same person.
Okay, will you hear me?
Yeah. So I actually have your number. Now I've sent you the employees. Do you?
Beth, Anna, Engineer John, can anyone hear me?
Confirmed. We can hear
Yes, I
you.
can.
Awesome.
Jackson, yes.
Thank you. Apologies for being late. I think you're about to start. All right, we are fine. Madam President, we are okay to start. And I think we need to watch out. This thing's not so good. Yeah. There's a tip out.
Oh, you mean for Nini? For the person standing there.
normally that's what we do.
There was another different one. Badilishia manini.
Unajua ilivunjika.
Ah.
Wakaweka tu hapa kambao kako hapo so akashikilia.
Nikakutafuta, nikakupata.
Okay, I think you're fine now.
Let's share.
Done and dusted. And then I start
Okay.
serving.
You're okay.
Calling meeting number 178 of the Hill Toastmasters Club to order. Good evening.
Good evening.
If you're online, kindly unmute. You're the majority today.
Yeah, guys are afraid of the rain.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yay.
Good evening.
Fantastic. To ensure I do not feel cold in this room, unmute when necessary. Keep the chats busy so that we know you're still here and you're listening to us and you're not just online. Anyway, a few meeting rules. If you can, kindly keep your video on as long as this meeting is ongoing. Always mute yourself for those who are online if you're not speaking until you're called upon to speak. Those who are here, minimize movements. Fortunately, not unfortunately. Fortunately, today we do not have prepared speakers, but that does not mean that we can move around the way we want. Yeah, so Toastmasters International is a non-profit education organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs such as The Hill. I do not see any guests online, and our mission is to ensure that we provide a supportive and positive learning experience for all the members to ensure that we empower them to develop their communication and leadership skills. This will lead to personal growth and self-confidence. My name is Lillian Kimando. I am the president of the Hill Toastmasters, and I do not serve alone. I serve with an amazing team known as the Executive Committee. Christine Ombaka, who is online, the Vice President of Membership. We have Vice President of Education, that is Tabitha Kendi. We have Vice President Public Relations, Vivian. We have our Treasurer, Cyril Wanda, our Secretary, Sylvia, and our Sergeant at Arms, Ken Jenga. These are the amazing leaders. You can reach out to them. I see some of them are online. Our Secretary, I'm not sure whether she's online. Sylvia, are you there? Okay, she's not online, but I'm sure she's sent the meetings. We're going to confirm them at the end of the meeting so that she can take note of any changes that may be proposed. Toastmaster of the day. So I will be the MC. Come the TMOD. It's a bit dull where I am. People are online and physically here. But before our program today, we have 3 segments. It's not our normal kind of meeting where we normally have prepared. So our meeting this evening, we are going to have a quick fire of table topics. Please keep your videos on, be alert, look out for the questions because I'll be calling upon you. And then from the table topics, we will dive into a tip session from our amazing visiting Toastmaster and our Division B PQD. And then we will have our club election exactly at 7 p.m. That's how the program looks like. And before we dive into the table topics, I want us to have a mini fun round of fun, which I will call the leadership hot seat. I will ask a few rapid fire questions. If I call your name, kindly please put that cursor next to the microphone so that you unmute very fast and say whatever comes to mind. Don't overthink. It's supposed to be a quick round of rapid fire questions. It's not a moment for you to start thinking, what can I say? Is whatever will come to your mind, you shout that answer as long as I call upon you. I'll start with the people who are here. What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear leader? What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear leader? Arnold. Composure. Composure. Fantastic. Online. What animal best represents your leadership skills? What animal best represents your leadership style? Sorry. What animal best represents your leadership style? I will go to Terry Modoni.
Wolf.
One word. Wolf. Fantastic. Yay. Good. What's more important, coffee or a clear agenda? What's more important, coffee or a clear agenda? Monica. Leadership have you seen in real life? It disappeared. I don't know what. It's the. Uh-oh. Confirm you can hear me?
We can hear you now, but you disappeared for a while.
Okay, all right. Let me do that again. The question, what leadership trait have you seen in real life? Olisa. Okay, Olisa is not there. Maureen Motanu. Supposed to be around quick round of fire. John Marias.
Came breaking. I didn't quite get it. Can you come again, please?
What leadership
Can
trait have you seen in real life?
your break is to what leadership? I'm getting the leadership, but the detail I'm not getting.
What leadership trait have you seen in real life?
That word is not coming out. Leadership,
One word.
Leadership what? Trait.
Traits. Trait. T-R-A-I-T. Traits. Yes.
Confidence. Confidence.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, John Marias. Okay, if leadership had a smell, what would it be? If leadership had a smell, what would it be? Um, Priscilla Balirua. One word that is on your mind.
I hope you can hear me. I'm in
On count
transit.
of 3, 2, 1. If leadership had a smell, what would it be?
Chocolates?
I can hear you. Hey, we like it. We love the smell of chocolate. Priscilla, please come with the chocolates. All right, now we are moving into another set of quick fire thinking. If I didn't call you, this is your moment to shine. So we are going to give a story. I'm going to start the very first statement, and then I call upon you. You're expected to speak for a minimum of 30 seconds, and then you pass it over to the next person. So all of us have to pay attention to
Lillian, if you're speaking, we can't hear you at all.
Oh, now it's back.
good. Cyril, can you hear me? That's the name I'm seeing on the screen.
Yes, we
Leah.
can hear you now.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, let me do that again. So the next session, we are storytelling. I will read the first sentence, and then I pick on someone to continue with the story and speak for a minimum of 30 seconds. Then you call upon the next person. If you can, please put on your video. Let's start. The club had just elected a new president, but there was a small problem. They had no idea what the gavel was for. This is the gavel. The club had just elected a new president, but there was a small problem. They had no idea what the gavel was for. Hamara Maro. Nick, are you there? Guys, don't run away from me. Nick? Okay, let me start with DJ Maggie so that she can pick up the momentum. DJ Maggie, over to you.
You know that until I walked into a Toastmasters meeting, the only other times I encountered the gavel was in a courtroom. But when I came to Toastmasters, I discovered that the gavel is the center of power, and it's given to the president as the CEO of the club, and they're to use it with caution. And each time we hold meetings, it's always very nice for me to see the president stand and hand over the gavel to the Toastmaster of the day, thereby handing over control of the meeting to the Toastmaster of the day. And because the Toastmaster of the day is not the club president, as soon as they're done with their Toastmaster role, they must immediately return the center of power back to the president. And that's done by handing back the gavel to the president. Back to you, Madam President.
How do you pick up from there? We continue. The next person should be somebody in the physical audience. Jackson, thank you. Come, continue with the story. You've handled the gavel before. Quickly, on fire. No. Come. Create your own. You don't have to go with. Yeah, it's a story. It doesn't have to be like Maggie's. It can be fictional. He's buying time. Please come here. Table topics. We are thinking on our feet this evening. Thank you. And then pick someone who is online to continue your story. Thanks.
All right. So once the gavel is handed back to our president at the end of the at the tail end of the meeting, where she bangs it on the lectern to signify that the meeting is over, she hands it to our able SAA for storage till the next meeting. Over to you, Ken, our SAA, to continue the story. Ken? Of course, he has blue-ticked me. Over to you, Arnold, who's here. Arnold.
This is not nice. This is the gavel, and the story about the gavel ends here. Because when I think of our SAA Ken Jenga and the last meeting that he did not attend, where it was clear how much power he held as the Sergeant at Arms, where we had close to 18 minutes of delays because the HDMI cable wasn't working, the sound wasn't working, we had 3 laptops that weren't working, we had people tethering from different corners of the room. Ken Jenga, you're a very important person to this club. And I hope with the elections comes another important person who's able to fill the big shoes that Ken Jenga has been filling. And we've been filling his gaps when he's not around. What is the Sergeant at Arms supposed to do in a club meeting? I wonder. I hand over to Toastmaster Mercy Mwangi online. You've unmuted. Good luck.
So the Sergeant at Arms is in charge of the technical issues that come up during the meetings. He ensures that we are on time. We start the meetings on time. And as you have mentioned, that's a very important person. And I believe they add into the importance of these meetings happening. And their role is very important. So well done, Kennedy, Ken, for a good job in the course of your term. And we pray that the next person will also fill in the same big shoes. So I hand over to the next person. We'll continue with the story. That is Beth.
Oh, she just walked in. Come, Beth.
Okay.
Come continue with the story. You don't need to know what Mercy said. You just walked in. Come. There's a story going on. Come continue with the story. The story was about the gavel. We quickly switched to the SAA. Talk about any leadership position in this club. Welcome. Anything. It's a story.
Just continue.
Okay. Do I need to show the people the gavel? Oh. I feel very confused. Give any story. Even how the day was. Maybe. Anything. Okay. Stable topics. Oh, this is the gavel. My day was fantastic. And I'm glad that I'm Maureen, we are calling you. Thank you. Unmute. We are taking note of the blue tickers. Christine Ombaka, continue the story. Thank you. Sorry for the ambush.
Hi, I'm in a supermarket. I can't talk now.
Tell us about the supermarket.
You're supposed to tell us about the supermarket. And why are you in a supermarket?
Good evening. As I continue the story, I needed to shop for my dinner as I am out of town, stranded alone. And I've just realized 30 seconds of talking is quite a long time to be talking. But now that I'm in a supermarket, there's a lot of chocolates here near where I am. And as was earlier implied, the smell of leadership would be the smell of chocolates. And in my quest for leadership, I will purchase some chocolate for myself so that I can have the idea and start getting the essence of what it takes to get into the leadership spirit. And with that, I will hand back to you, President Lillian.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you, everybody who participated. Now we are moving to the last section. If you have not spoken, if we call upon you, please don't ignore us. Even if you're in the supermarket or in the bathroom, just unmute. Now we're going to the normal table topics where you're expected to speak between 1 minute and 2 minutes. Not anything less than a minute, not more than 2 minutes. If you go above 2 minutes, it's maximum 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'll read out a question and then I'll randomly pick on someone to come and discuss that question or that statement. And then you're going to have our timer will be showing us the timing cards. He's ready.
Myself, co-host, so that I can spotlight people.
This is the physical way.
Yeah, that's the physical.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Jackson. If you became the club president overnight with magical powers, what's the first fun rule you would enforce? If you became the club president overnight with magical powers, what's the first fun rule you would enforce? Tabitha Kendi. Come. Let's clap for Tabitha. Encourage her to come here. Well done, Tabitha. Keep clapping. We applaud until she gets here. Welcome. What an ambush. Move to the screen. Thank you.
If I became the club president overnight, the first fun rule I would implement was to have members coming with a dancing style, not just walking in looking bored, looking like they have been rained on. Whenever you get into that door, you choose your dancing style, and until you sit, we are able to see you. And I think this is something that we should start implementing from today, because as you can see, it is rainy. People are tired because it is a Tuesday and it is not a Friday. So wherever you walk in the door, just before you sit, walk in with a dancing style, and that is the only thing I will implement, Madam President.
No dance as I come. Yay! Thank you, Tabitha. Let's applaud her. She did well. We are forgetting the rules, right? Okay. If you had those who are online, you can use the emojis to celebrate, to applaud the speakers. The next question: if you had to bribe your team to attend meetings, what creative and ethical, needs to be ethical, incentive would you offer? If you had to bribe your team to attend meetings, what creative incentive would you offer? Candy Nyangoya, escaping.
If I had to be creative with getting members to come to the meetings, I would carry on with the creative habit the president has of bringing sweets. But in addition to that, buy more chocolate so that hopefully the members can smell the leadership and want to be leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, Candy. It looks like it's a chocolatey club. Should we rename ourselves to the Chocolate Toastmasters Club? Thanks, Candy. Do you think a good leader is born or made? Do you think a good leader is born or made? Why? We have a guest in the room. What's your beautiful name? Priscilla. Oh, come please and tell us. Do you think a good leader is born or made, and why? Let's encourage her. Hey, are your hands wet? Thank you.
Do I think a good leader is born or made? A good leader is made. Why? Because leadership skills can be taught. Every day we see people that start out as, I will not say bad leaders, but at the start of their leadership journey, and then they learn skills and get better with time. So a good leader is made.
And Toastmasters is where leaders are. So you're all leaders. We are making you to be amazing leaders. What qualities do you think make a great leader, and how do you embody these qualities? What qualities do you think make a great leader, and how do you embody these qualities? Let me see. Christabel Kendi. Christabel? Okay. Mudenda Sibulambe is next to Christabel. Wow. Online audience decided today is that day. They blue tick me. Even Mudenda. Hey, I'm surprised. Vanessa Mwaneki. It's not nice. We should kill this online thingy. TME Vanessa Mwaneki. So you can hear me. I see you renaming yourself. You have just renamed yourself. So you can hear me, Vanessa. Unmute, please. Thank you. Oh, Mudenda has unmuted. Go ahead. Thank you. Hey, chest pains. Guys. Hey. Okay. Let me pick someone who is here who can see me and I can see them and they can feel the frustration. What qualities do you think make a great leader? And encourage her. Online guys, I see you. I see you. I'm not even feeling bad. At least clap. Give us emojis if you can't unmute. Give us emojis.
Thank you very much. Good evening. I think a good leader has to be confident, and that means you just have to speak and take up opportunities when and as and when called upon. A good leader also has to be punctual. Arriving for meetings on time. Arriving for meetings on time. Keeping your word when you say you're going to do it. A good leader also has to have responsibility. That means a focus on what needs to be done and getting it done. Yes, that is a good leader.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you, June. My last question before we move on to the next segment. What is the most ridiculous thing you have ever Googled and actually found results for? What is the most ridiculous thing that you have ever Googled and you actually found results for? Let me try one more time, the online guys. I'm holding my breath. Let me see. Nick Sitima. Guys, are you crossing fingers with me? Hey. Isn't this bad? Nick, I thought you were going to save this sinking ship. Hey, is it the network?
It's not the network. The network is now stable.
DT Maggie, can you hear me? I'm
Loud
just
and clear.
confirming I can be heard.
Loud and clear.
Oh, so guys are ignoring me, my lord. Hey. What a painful evening. Let me give it another try. Who am I seeing here? Nick ignored me. Lea Mwende. Oh my God.
Hello.
Yes, Leah.
Kindly repeat the question.
What is the most ridiculous thing you have ever Googled and you actually found results for?
I do not have, it does not come to mind right now, the most ridiculous thing I've ever Googled. But most times I find myself asking or Googling the most common or weirdest spellings just to double check and confirm, especially when you're writing something important. It could be an obvious spelling or a meaning that you just want to double check. And it happens so often that sometimes you actually wonder whether it's actually you who's Googling it. And it helps to some extent. It helps to some extent because it's kind of just gives you the confidence as either you're writing or preparing that speech or preparing a presentation that you need to make before people. It gives you that confidence to continue and to stand before people and just confirm that what you're saying and the meanings of the words that you're using are actually as per what you intend and the message that you need to deliver to people. Thank you.
Yay! You saved the sinking ship. Thank you so much, Leah Mwende. And this marks the end of my table topic session. Thank you guys. A round of applause to all of you who participated. The beauty of table topic session is that it makes you think outside the box and just say what is on your mind. You don't have to overthink. If you are asked a question that you're not sure, you see the way Leah just twisted that and gave her own experience. Nobody pins you to talk exactly about what you've been asked. Be creative, come up with a story, and challenge yourself to have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. How will we remember what you spoke about? That is the question that should be on your mind. And a tip that I learned in Toastmasters, I was hoping the accountant will notice the ask, but thank you because you're paying attention to me, is that you can repeat the question as you put your thoughts into order. So, for instance, as I asked this question, what qualities do you think make a great leader? You notice what June did. She came and repeated the question as she's trying to put her mind together, and then she can start speaking about it. All right. So you can use that and even give a conclusion. She started, gave confidence and everything. Now conclude by repeating all the qualities of a leader that you spoke about. Give it a good closing remark. And with that said, I want to welcome our tip session master this evening. She's the program quality director of Division B. Guys, you know we're in Division B, right? Yes, we have the program quality director for the entire district, and then the divisions have their trio also, PQD. Do they have CGDs? Oh, they also have CGDs. Okay. The leadership in Toastmasters is so wide. There are opportunities for us to learn and be made leaders in Toastmasters. She's Josephine Osumo. She's a member of Simba Toastmasters. They roar with a lot of confidence. And I talked to her last minute. Yesterday, I think it was 11 p.m. 11:30.
Yeah, more like midnight.
More like midnight. Like, we are stuck. We need you. And she just said yes. That's the beauty of Toastmasters. Just say yes. And she's here this evening. So when you're applauding, you applaud somebody who said yes in the middle of the night and prepared something. Let's applaud Josephine. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Hero. Enjoy the stage.
I'm being told to enjoy this stage. Audience online, let me see some emojis before I come to the guys in the room. Let me see some emojis so that I know that you're with me. And I'm that type of person. I will keep you here until I see emojis. Thank you, Lair. Thank you, Nick. Those are the only two people who are alive. The rest of you, you're asleep. Come on, let's see. Thank you, Christine. Awesome. All right. I'll excuse the rest. And the guys in the room, how are you? Good. I must commend you for coming to an evening meeting on a weekday when it is raining like this. Had it been me, I'd have been home. But then, even with that said, I've left my house to come here. So, can I hear a better round of applause? All right. Where will I see the presentation? So he will share SAA today. Who's here will share the presentation. I'm hoping you will be able to see it. But I'm here to talk to you about values and leadership. I understand today you're having. Oh, I have it here.
Yeah, I'm thinking because you're struggling to see the people. So you can stand here so that you see the people here and they can still see you.
And who's going to move my things?
It's okay, we'll move for you. We'll move.
Okay. Oh, wait, no. Too far away. There.
You good?
Those ones are going to come here. Yes, but I'm good now.
Okay.
Oh, nice. This is a good one.
Yes.
Thank you. On presentation.
Yep.
On presentation.
It's not the one.
All right. So today I'm here to talk to you about values and leadership. I understand you're holding your elections. Good. And if I don't know your name and I point at you, please introduce yourself first. Okay? So, what are values? We are told that values are a set of beliefs and ideas that affect the way people think, the way you live, the way you make decisions, and everything else. And mostly, values come from how you have been brought up. They also come from what you believe in. If you believe that God exists, most of your values will come from the Bible and from how you believe that God wants you to live. If you believe that God does not exist, ergo, your values will come from that also. Values are also a way you conduct yourself. So those are values. How many minutes do I have? So that I just know. Then we have ethics and morals. And ethics and morals are not to be confused with values. They're not to be confused with values. I want to ask, and guys online, feel free to unmute or you can put it in the chat and somebody will read them out. But ethics and morals are rules of conduct based on how things are going on. So there's at times some things were very wrong. You couldn't do it because the society deemed that to be unethical. But right now, the society has said whatever they had said was unethical then, right now is not unethical. It is fine. You can go ahead and do it. Nobody's going to ask you questions. There was a time when it was, okay, I'm going to use the word ethical in this context and then give you that's the thought that is in my head and you will decide for yourself. There was a time it was very ethical to walk around with banana strings and what do you call them? Coconut gourds. And it was okay. But if you go do that right now, somebody is going to say that is very morally wrong and unethical, right? So ethics and morals change depending on society, but values do not change. So if we say that integrity is a value, you will not find integrity being explained in a different way. It's explained the same way. But ethics and moral, people will come and decide, well, you know, it is morally right now, it wasn't 50 years ago. Or somebody will tell you, we are now in 2025, we are not in 1890. So that is the difference. And I'm thinking I'm going too fast. But what I want to ask you guys a question now is this. What are some of the values you hold dear? What are some of the values that you use in your day-to-day life? What are some of the values you think are good to have? Service. Uh-huh. Respect. You're going to say respect. Kindness. Yeah. Online guys, unmute. Integrity. Mm-hmm. Humility. Right. Trust. Right. What are some of the I'm going to put a spanner in this wax. What are some of the things you have seen that are ethically correct now that were not before? Somebody, anybody. Two things. One. Yes. Yes. That somebody looks at and says, yeah, that is corruption. Corruption. But we do not make as much noise now about corruption like we used to do before, right? It's sort of like taken for granted. I'm in a WhatsApp group, a very interesting WhatsApp group. And today somebody asked, does anybody know, they put it in Swahili, anybody know anyone at immigration who can assist me? I am stuck and I need assistance. And please, and this is the Swahili part, asiulize chakula kubwa. And I looked at it, I was like, huh? And I ignored it. Then when I came back to the group, somebody had responded to this person and asked them, what do you mean chakula kubwa? Can you just tell us what you're talking about in plain language so that we are correct? Everyone knows what it is. And somebody comes down and says, what this person means is they need somebody to help, but they are prepared to pay that person. And it's a conversation that went on for very long, for so long, because there are people who are asking, why are you paying people for service that they're supposed to be rendering? What is wrong? Tell us where you're stuck so that we can help and speak to you. The guy didn't want to tell us, or the lady, I don't know whether it was a lady or a man, didn't want to tell us. But are you seeing, in that, there's a time when you wouldn't even open your mouth to say something like that. So that is about ethics. Then we have what did I call them? The morals. Now, I want the guys in online, you're going to be a club Y, and here you guys are going to be club X. Now, club X is a club that grows very rapidly, but they do not have retention. They have problems every time it comes to renewals. their exco really has to work double time to ensure that they get over the threshold that Toastmasters requires of them. So you guys here are Club Y. Club X, sorry. Club Y grows very slowly, but their members stay. So you have members in Club Y who have been there since the club started. In Club X, you're really hard put to find members who are there when the club started. So Club X guys, I want you to have a discussion among you on what is it that you do that ensures that your club grows rapidly, but there's no retention. So what are some of the things you're doing right? And what are some of the things you're doing wrong when you're thinking about values and ethics? Club Y, we want you to discuss online how your club is growing slowly. What is it that you're doing to ensure that despite the fact that your club is growing slowly, your members stay? And you only have 3 minutes. And go. The breakout room part is coming. Are we muted? Oh, yeah, you can mute. Mute them. Mute these ones. Yeah. Oh, it's here.
Oh, but the guys online are not discussing.
Oh, they need to discuss, and then they choose somebody in there. Oh, they put them in breakout rooms. And put them minus yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, put everyone in a breakout room minus yourself so that they can discuss. 3 minutes. The timer, timer. You're timing 3 minutes. And remember to choose somebody who's going to tell me the two things. Yeah? Choose somebody who's going to tell me the two things.
Just join and give them instructions.
Okay. Okay.
Guys haven't joined.
Yeah, those means that those ones remember very calculated.
We have like almost 8. Discuss something.
And all those are members.
Yeah, most of them.
And they are all different members.
Yeah. Because we need a quorum.
We need about 17 people.
So we need 38. We need 20 people for today's meeting.
Oh, it's a part.
No, it's 50%. So 19 minutes.
No, you start with another 50% plus one. Yes, I
Literally 50 plus 1, unless the threshold was different for the charter. Toastmasters is sometimes 50% plus 1. That's what market was.
Where? So you need how many?
19 plus 1, that's 20. Okay. 1 minute? All right.
Anything? What they should expect. You should also reinforce the same and then communicate your expectations. Yeah. From experience and oh, we're going to
Sorry?
but then again, what do you expect? Because like 15 minutes left. 15 minutes, 10.
So, we're good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go. Okay.
Okay, yeah. 60 seconds to go back.
Oh, okay, 60 seconds to go back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay.
Yeah, back.
Okay, guys. Online team, thank you. Physical team, thank you. Now the question is, who's going to share? I'll have somebody from the physical team come and share. Who's sharing for the physical team? Anos?
Hello, thank you. It was Club X or Y? It was X. Yes. X. Okay. So Club X was the club that was growing fast and having low retention. So we thought about it as a team, and we figured one would be a lot of us. The mentoring system might need a revamp in the sense that when people get in excited, but there's not enough grounds or enough processes to keep them engaged. That was one of the points. Two, what we were doing really well was that the VPPR and perhaps the VP membership were doing a fantastic job in dishing out what the club is all about and what it entails, which also includes us having the members that we retain, the few, as good ambassadors through word of mouth. And we're also welcoming as a club to people who want to join. A couple of things we discussed that we could be doing better or we could choose to do better were enforcing accountability partners, especially from the point of new people joining and finding the rest of the club is quite ahead along the pathways and feeling intimidated and not being able to catch up. The other thing was closing the expectation gap, and which is a two-pronged thing where on the other side, people are not really we're not meeting the expectations that we set to them when we were attracting them to the club. And that was quite well explained by some of our members looking at one side where a person comes in knowing fully well what the expectations are, knowing what they have to do. It's like joining, one of us actually said, it's like joining another university. There's no lecturer who's going to follow up with you at a university. You have to take it up. But the other side is maybe if you're too honest about the level of self-dedication that it takes, you might actually still repel someone from being able to come on board. And our closing statement was, it's good to retain minimum but quality members.
All right, good to retain minimum but quality members. Thank you. Round of applause. Okay, online team, who's going to do your presentation? Online team, going once. Online. All right.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. And many other.
Hello.
Hi. You're in a very noisy place.
Just a minute.
Can you ask somebody else to present for you? Can somebody else present on behalf of the team? Okay. Going once. Going.
Hello. Allow me to proceed.
Okay, proceed.
I hope it's okay now. Is it better?
It's a bit better, yes.
All right. The question was why the club is growing slowly but retaining more members and the values or ethical practices that we are using for that. I think one of the things or one of the aspects that we noted is that addressing specific needs and creating value for the people who are joining kind of keeps them in the club. When people are getting value from the club and seeing the benefits and how it's benefiting their lives and both professionally and personally, they tend to become more dedicated and more and strive for better, to get to the parts where they are, to get to the to fulfill the intention for joining the club. And I also think that some of the key positives for the club is that we do strive for excellence for each meeting. We also create a good environment where we can help each other grow, a family environment that encourages people to come and improve on themselves and their public speaking, and also to correct each other in a kind way, to help each other grow basically. We also do understand other people's needs and tend to approach the situation with some perseverance, understanding that people may not always be available and still hanging on. So when someone may not be available for some meetings or for a renewal due to one reason or another, we don't necessarily throw the person out. We hold their hand and until the time where they are able to come back to the club again. So we tend to have a better retention. Even if someone does not renew the club membership for one term, they could be able to renew it for the next term. The other thing is that other than that, we also try to make it fun. So in conclusion, some of the things that we're trying to do better is to sell the value that we have as a club to other people, sell the value that we bring that meets their needs, so that as someone is joining, they're able to see why they are joining and how it's impacting on their professional lives and personal lives, and that keeps them longer. So some of the things that we are doing is trying to use different platforms to reach out to more members, to more audience, and therefore create more members. So as we sell the value to more members, we are able to get people who appreciate what value the club adds, and therefore we are able to retain them for longer.
Okay, thank you. All right, a round of applause to all of you for yourselves. I should actually recap on what both teams say. One of the things that make clubs lose members is the lack of mentorship. The second one is an expectation gap, the gap between what the person coming in expects and what the club is giving. So those are two things, and they are very major things, really. If members do not have mentorship, then why are they there? And if you do not meet their expectations, why are they there? And a very good tool to use is the member interest survey form to find out what the member is coming in for, and the moments of truth to find out if you're meeting members' expectations. But the good things to do, as has been said, one, have quality meetings, have mentorship, sell value and sell the benefits, and also have fun in the club. If you're not having fun, why are you in Toastmasters? Okay, let me move on very quickly to values and leadership and what leaders embody. Leaders show their values through talking, explaining, and showing. By the way they speak, what are they saying? Are they communicating their values very clearly? If you do not communicate your values very clearly, somebody is left wondering, did they just say? You cannot be saying having values on the wall and speaking something else. They have to align. Explanations. When it is time to tell people something, are you explaining properly? Are you collaborating? Is it one of those things that you sit down and you tell them? Are you not explaining? Are you telling or are you explaining? Because telling is it's this way. Explaining is this is how it should be, and you understand one another. Then we have showing. Are you modeling what you're saying? If you say that integrity is one of your values, will somebody look at you and say, actually, yes, that person has integrity? They always live by it. If one of your values is, I was going to say this one, let me think of another one. If one of your values is timekeeping, do you keep time or not? If the other value is, I'm really thinking of one, honesty. Are you always honest with yourself and with others? Do you know that if you're not honest with yourself, other people will be able to tell, even if you do not know? And so that is one of the things. So that is the talking, explaining, and showing, and how you should do when you're a leader, so that everybody can see what it is you're talking about. And we are told effective leaders don't leave their values hanging on office walls or hidden in mission statements. They bring them to life by recognizing team members. If you do not recognize your team members, will they know the values? You need to recognize them. You need to reward them, because it's really and truly. Yesterday, I was in a meeting and I was in a meeting, and this meeting had like about 100 people. But one lady was celebrating her birthday, and the company gave her a cake. You should have seen her excitement. The fact that she was bought for a cake by the company, she was so excited. Other people were like, really? But I could feel her excitement because even me, I love cake. And if you bring me cake, oh my goodness, there's nothing else, just cake. But she was given cake and she was given a gift. Have you guys heard of something called an eye massager? An eye massager. Yes, eye massager. So you get home, you're tired, you remove, if you wear specs, you remove your specs, you put it, you switch it on, and it massages your eyes. If you still keep on putting tea bags on your eyes, my friend, the world has moved on. Look for an eye massager. Cucumbers. Yes, and cucumbers. So you can imagine that. That is a reward. That is a value the company upholds. They always say that they value their members, they value their partners. And if you're celebrating a birthday, they will give you cake, they will give you a gift. Right? If you reach a certain level, they buy you gifts and they embody those values that they do. So the others is make value-based decisions. The decisions that you're making for yourself, for the club, for the organization where you're working, are those decisions based on the values that you embody. We said one is integrity, but you find that where it's hard. The example I gave you of that young man or woman asking for somebody they can give something small, and that person can help them. Now, if this person works in an organization where there's zero tolerance to bribery, what would we say? They're not embodying the values. So you have to make decisions based on that. But you also have to lead with authenticity. Tell people the way it is. Don't sugarcoat things. But this requires that you be more of a listener than a speaker. Listen to your team members. What is it there? What is it they need from you? What is it they want? Are they where I think the team wide, and there's something about say, oh, you are not ready, talking about it without you feeling put down. So that is leading with authenticity. And my last word, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. And with that, I'm going to share a values list that I have here. And for the online team, I think Lillian is going to send it to the online team. So this is just a values list that you can use. What you need to do with it is first start with about 10 values that you think are very important for you. 1 to 10, random, don't grade them. Then grade them from 1 to 10. Then look at the 3 most important values up there. And then you will know what your values are. And if your values are not there, write others, just add, because this is not an exhaustive list. Okay, and with that, I have come to the end of my presentation. Woo! Woo!
Hey guys, show your values. Show your values in your class. Thank you. Recognize and reward team members. Yeah, we give them cake. Only that today they decided to be online and refused to unmute. But Christine is in the supermarket. She'll come with the chocolates. Yeah. So let's give another round of applause to. I'll send the leaders. The core leadership values in the members group. Just look at them and do that exercise. It's integrity. Now we move on to the next segment. We are 13 minutes late, and I want to invite our immediate past president and the chair of the elections committee to take over this session. Let's welcome him. Hey guys, let's do that again. Thank you.
Great. So good evening, everyone. Good evening once again. Everyone online. Maybe we are quite few here, and I think we can't hear our voices despite ourselves. Maybe you can just unmute and say hi.
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 Awesome.
Hi.
I can tell you're there if you're not logged in. Great. So we've come to a very important part, process of Toastmasters Club, and this is our annual elections for our EXCO. By EXCO, I mean the Executive Committee, and this Executive Committee is the body that runs our affairs throughout the year. The aim of having them in place before their term begins in July 1st is to ensure that there's a smooth transition. That is why we have this election on the first meeting of May. Well, having said that, we have 7 positions. We have 7 positions that are in the EXCO. And at this juncture, I'd just like to state that we are commencing our 2025-2026 elections. Should the gavel? Power. Great. So first things first, I'd like to call upon our secretary, Sylvia Makanda, to confirm the status of everyone present in this meeting, especially the eligible members who will be the voting members. I think before I came here to the podium, I counted around 22. Just confirm. For me, just check the ones who are online and named TME. And then for those here, just raise your hand up if you're fully paid. Fully paid?
17, 18 online.
18 online, plus 9 here.
That's 27.
17?
18
plus
9.
Okay.
27.
So we have 27 members online. Round of applause to ourselves. That's awesome. It's awesome. And that means that we meet the threshold of passing this, going ahead with this election process, because our quorum is 50% plus 1, which is 20. And I think we are way above that. So having confirmed that we have a quorum, I'll now explain the voting process. So we will be conducting our poll both online and physically here. Just think someone can assist us. Whatever can assist us with passing around the ballot papers. Just a few of them for those physically here. So for those online, for every position, a poll will be run. A poll will be run whenever the vote is called. And the candidates who have been nominated, their names will appear there. For each position, I will call on for nominations 3 times for each position. Yes. And just give me one. That's fine. Thank you. So I'll repeat that. For each position, I will call for nominations. For additional nominations, 3 times. If there are no candidates for the position, sorry, just go back to that. After I've called for the nominations 3 times, I'll move a motion to close the nominations and ask for a seconder, after which I will declare nominations closed. If there's no candidate for a position, I will instruct myself, the nominations, to search for another candidate, and we'll hold special elections at a later date. Hopefully this will not happen. If there's only one candidate for position, then I will advise the secretary to cast a deciding ballot, a single deciding ballot. So we will not be taking a vote on that. We'll only have a secretary cast a deciding ballot. If there's more than one candidate, each individual nominee will have an opportunity to speak for between 1 and 2 minutes. And we will launch the poll. At the end of the poll and all votes are in, the polls officer will announce, we will announce the winner, having received the results from the polls officer. The polls officer still serves as our timer today. Great. Thank you. So without objection, since there is only one candidate, sorry, seems to have skipped my script. Okay. So before we begin, I would like to request our polls officer to launch a dummy poll. I'm sorry, we did not do one, have we? We have not done a dummy poll. Just confirm that. Just create a. You can create one. Okay. Just create a dummy poll so that those online can see. Perhaps you can launch it. Those online, kindly let us know once you see the dummy poll. You can unmute yourself and say yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. You can just put it down. Thank you very much. You can just edit.
Yes, I can see the dummy poll.
Yes, and we can see some of us have voted, meaning that the polls are working. Thank you very much. The nominations and elections order will be as follows. We'll start with our president. That is president in charge of the Hill Toastmasters Club, followed by our vice president education, vice president membership, vice president public relations, secretary, treasurer, and lastly, our sergeant at arms. We'll start with our president's position. For the president, we only received one nomination.
Recording in progress.
We only received one nomination. Sorry, some echo. We received one nomination so far, and that is Toastmaster Christine Ombaka. Christine Ombaka, kindly unmute yourself and confirm or reject. Do you accept that nomination?
Yes, I do. I accept the nomination.
Thank you very much. Now to the floor. Are there any further nominations from the floor? If you're online, you can unmute yourself. Second, are there any further nominations from the floor? Yes, I see a hand raised.
I nominate Christine.
Oh, well, someone has confirmed Christine's nomination again. And finally, thirdly and finally, are there any further nominations on the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Toastmaster Christine Ombaka, you've been nominated to the office of the club president for the Hill Toastmasters Club. I will ask again, do you accept the nomination?
Yes, I confirm that I accept the nomination.
Thank you. Without objection, since there's only one candidate for the office of the president, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Christine Ombaka. Kindly confirm that you've cast a vote for Christine Ombaka. You can launch the poll. You can do it online.
IPP Jackson,
Oh, yes.
point of order, if I may, as a member of your committee.
Oh, yes, please.
If it's only one member, once the secretary verbalizes that they've cast the vote, you're free to continue without displaying a ballot. Back to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. And there goes our sage with her wisdom oozing at all times. Thank you. Thank you to DTM Maggie. Kindly confirm that you've done. All right. Thank you very much. I hereby therefore declare Toastmaster Christine Ombaka elected for the position of the president of the Hill Toastmasters Club for the year 2025-2026. Congratulations, Christine. A round of applause once again. Great. We move on to the second position on our elections today, and that is the Vice President Education. For the office of the Vice President Education, we received 2 nominations, with only one being eligible, and that is Toastmaster Mudenda Sibulambe. Simbulambe. Simbulambe. Toastmaster Mudenda Sibulambe. Kindly confirm you're online. Toastmaster Mudenda? Is he on there? He's not. All right. So we receive his nomination in absentia. I think he just dropped it. He kept saying that his network is not working. Yeah. I will call for nominations from the floor. For the first time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of VPE? For the second time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of VPE? For the final time, are there any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. DTM Maggie, kindly confirm whether we need his affirmation.
I know he had given his affirmation to one of the committee members, and we can go ahead. Back to you.
Thank you, DTM Maggie. Toastmaster Mudenda Simbulambe, having been nominated for the office of the Vice President Education, has accepted the nomination in absentia. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for that office of VPE, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Mudenda Simbulemba. Sibulambe. Thank you. The club secretary. Hold on. You're not. The club secretary confirms that has been done. I hereby therefore declare Toastmaster Mudenda elected for the position of the Vice President Education of the Hill Toastmasters Club for the year 2025-2026. Congratulations, Toastmaster Mudenda. A round of applause in absentia. Very much. We move to the third position, which is the Vice President membership. For the office of the Vice President membership, we received 2 nominations. Which were both eligible. However, one of them was nominated for 2 positions and opted to go for the other one. So we remained with 1 single nomination. And this is Toastmaster. Sorry. Okay. Actually, I've just been informed it was not dropped yet. So we still have 2. And these are Toastmaster Monica Kafue. And the second nomination is Toastmaster June Kongoro. Are there any further nominations from the floor? I'll ask a second time. Are there any further nominations from the floor? And finally, are there any further nominations from the floor? Toastmaster Monica Kafue and Toastmaster June Kongoro, you have both been nominated for the office of the club Vice President for membership. Do you accept the nomination? We'll start with Toastmaster Monica. Thank you for the confirmation. I will pause and ask the same question to Toastmaster June Kongoro. Do you accept the nomination? Do you accept the nomination? Great. Since we'll use our polls for the first time today. Yeah. Yes. Come on. There being 2 candidates, we will have each of the candidates speak for up to 2 minutes each. The timer, kindly note. Kindly note the timings. At 2 minutes, 1 minute you'll show the green card, 1.5 minutes you'll show the yellow, and at 2 minutes you'll show the red card. At which point to lead to an applause for that particular candidate. I'll call the candidates in alphabetical order. All right. So it's a point of order? Yes. Okay. Speak and you'll be heard. Yes? Oh, all right. Okay, we have a situation where it seems like our polls will not be used once again, as one of the candidates has withdrawn her confirmation for her nomination, leaving 1 candidate. I'd like to confirm again with that 1 candidate whether she's confirming, accepting the nomination. So Toastmaster Monica, before I move on, thank you for being bold enough to first accept it, Toastmaster June Kongoro. Now, to Toastmaster Monica Kafue, you have been nominated for the office of the club Vice President for membership. Do you accept the nomination?
I accept.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Without any objections, since there is only 1 candidate for the office of the Vice President membership, we will forego the secret ballot and instruct the secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Monica Kafue. Kindly confirm.
I confirm.
Thank you. I hereby declare Toastmaster Monica Kafue elected for the position of Vice President membership for the Hill Toastmasters Club for the year 2025-2026. Congratulations. Thank you, and wish you all the best. We'll move on to the fourth position, which is the Vice President Public Relations. For the Office of the Vice President Public Relations, we have received we received 2 nominations, eligible nominations, and one of the candidates had been nominated for 2 positions and opted for the other one. So we remain with a singular nominee, that is Toastmaster Arnold, I hope I get it right, Bukangwa. Toastmaster Arnold Bukangwa. At this juncture, I'll just ask for more nominations from the floor. For the first time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of VPPR? Are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of VPPR? Finally, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of VPPR? Seeing that there are none, I hereby declare the nominations for the position of VPPR closed. Toastmaster Arnold Bukangwa, you have been nominated for the office of the club Vice President for Public Relations. Do you accept the nomination? Thank you. Well, you're clapping before, so let's just clap for it. Without objection, since there's only one candidate for the office of the Vice President Public Relations, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the Secretary to cast a vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Arnold Bukangwa. Kindly confirm once you've done so. Club Secretary. Thank you. I hereby declare Toastmaster Arnold Bukangwa elected for the position of the Vice President Public Relations for the year 2025-2026. Congratulations. Thank you and all the best. We'll go to the position of Secretary of the Hill Toastmasters Club. We have so far received a moment. Two nominations. Only one was eligible. And that is Toastmaster Vanessa Mwaniki. Toastmaster Vanessa Mwaniki, are you online? Toastmaster Vanessa Mwaniki.
Yes.
Thank you. I will go back to the floor. Are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of Club Secretary? Second time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of Club Secretary? For the third and final time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of Club Secretary? Hearing none, the nominations are now closed. Toastmaster Vanessa Mwaniki, you've been nominated for the office of the Club Secretary for the Hill Toastmasters Club. Do you accept the nomination?
Yes, I accept.
Thank you. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for the office of the club secretary, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct our secretary to cast a vote on behalf of Toastmaster, on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Vanessa Mwaniki. Kindly confirm.
Yes, I confirm.
Thank you. I hereby declare Toastmaster Vanessa Mwaniki elected for the position of Club Secretary of the Hill Toastmasters Club for the year 2025-2026. Congratulations and a round of applause. All the best, Toastmaster Vanessa. Okay. We move on to our sixth position, that is the position of the treasurer. For the office of the treasurer, the following, we've only received one nomination, and that is Toastmaster Cyril Wanda. Toastmaster Cyril Wanda. I believe he's doing it in absentia, yes. Okay. He was online? He joined? Let's confirm if he's still there.
I'm here.
Ah, awesome. Great. Back to the floor. Are there any further nominations for the office of the club secretary? Club treasurer. For the second time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the office of the treasurer? For the third and last time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of treasurer? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Toastmaster Cyril Wanda, you've been nominated for the office of club treasurer for the Hill Toastmasters Club. Do you accept the nomination?
I do accept the nomination.
Thank you. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for the office of treasurer, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Cyril Wanda. Kindly confirm that has been done.
I do confirm.
Thank you. I hereby declare Toastmaster Cyril Wanda for the second year in a row elected for the position of club treasurer for the year 2025-2026. Congratulations. And finally, the seventh position, I think you're on time, which is a sergeant at arms. For the position of sergeant at arms, we received two nominations, both eligible. However, one candidate was nominated to two positions and opted for the other position. We therefore remain with one nominee, eligible nominee, and that is Toastmaster Njoroge Maina. Is Njoroge here? Kidding. Are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of SAA? And for the second time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of SAA? For the third and final time, are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of our sergeant at arms? Hearing none, nominations are now closed. Toastmaster Njoroge Maina, you've been nominated to the office of the sergeant at arms for the Hill Toastmasters Club. Do you accept this nomination? Awesome. Without objection, since there is only one candidate for the office of Sergeant-at-Arms, we will forgo the secret ballot and instruct the secretary to cast a single vote on behalf of the club for Toastmaster Njoroge Maina. Kindly confirm once you've done so. Thank you. I hereby declare Toastmaster Njoroge Maina the duly elected club Sergeant-at-Arms for the Hill Toastmasters Club for the year 2025-2026. Congratulations. We now have elected our 7 EXCO who will serve the club, EXCO officers who will serve the club for running from 1st July 2025 to 30th June 2026. And that concludes the Hill Toastmasters 2025 club elections. Congratulations to all of you, and we wish you well in your journey. Should you have any need for support, you have your members behind you. Congratulations once again. I think we need to do it the proper way. Who knows the Okari is online.
Yeah, he's online.
Please, you know it. Who knows the factor clapping? Please, VPE. Those online, you can also unmute. Sorry? Yes. So can you please put on your videos for those elected and are online, and for those who are here, kindly come to the front. Kindly spotlight them. Kindly put on your videos. So we have how many? 1, 2, 3. We have someone's missing. Simbulambe. Mudenda, Simbulambe.
And you're not from Murima. If you are from Murima.
Great. So our current VPE will lead us in the clapping.
Okay.
And congratulating our new EXCO. You can't be seen, so perhaps you need to know that also.
So a huge congratulations to our new EXCO. You have just entered a new, what do you call it? A new chapter of Toastmasters. Now you are no longer speech makers. You are people makers. You are people makers. Yeah. So we are going to do it the Hill way together with those who are online. We are going to start with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it as loud as possible. If you usually clap like this, please unmute even when there is some. We want to hear celebration noise. Please unmute. If you usually clap like this, please widen the what is this? Parameter height gap. This one, widen it. If it starts here, make it start here. We want it to be as loud as possible, and I want to see you guys unmuting. Candy, Maureen, Area 5, District 14. Is that you? Please unmute. Division Syria, Christine, please. I want to hear some relations because the next time they are coming here is going to be serious. The next time they're coming here is going to be serious business, like a cow saying their vows. I do. So let's start. Okay, on the count of 5, we can now start. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
7.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, we are going to do it again. Okay, that was online. I just please. Why I'm not seeing your widen. Your widen. Okay. 5. as loud as. No, I'm serious. Please. Okay, I was joking. Okay, let's start now. Okay, we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is destroying the game? Seven officials. Seven. Now it's 7. Serious. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you so much.
So congratulations. All right.
Well done.
Thank you, and congratulations to those online. Don't go offline yet. The installation ceremony will be held at a date communicated by our president before their term lapses, and hopefully we will have our area director present and Division B director present, and as many officials from the higher ranks, of course, here to help us install our new EXCO. Over to you, Madam President. No, you're not. You congratulate them.
Oh. Well done! Congratulations. Well done. Receive my hugs. Cyril. Oh, go the 10. For those who don't know what that means, it's 10. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, President IPP. Sorry. Immediate past President Jackson Kangata. Can we give him a proper round of applause? Yes, the relations can come. Ladies, do you need some water? Can I order some water? For you and those who are online, Candy, you can help us do the urururu. Let's try again. He has done a good job. You know, it's not easy getting nominations and others cancel last minute on you. It's not easy. So let's do this again. On a count 1, 2, 3. So we'll do the 5 factorial, and when we end it, ladies add that. Yes. From Murima, we say 5 of the boy, but we will not make them 5, just 1. Let's start 5 factorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And commute.
Thank you so much, Jackson, for a job well done. I am excited, guys. Only have 3 more meetings to go. Excitement is loading. Well done, incoming EXCO 2025-2026, and now we've come to the end of the meeting. I had seen our Division B director. I don't know whether she's still online. Syria, if you're there. Division B director, is she still online? Was she dropped off? Okay, I think she dropped off. Okay, our area.
I think she's dropped off.
Okay, go ahead, Madam Eddie. Make your remarks. Short and sweet.
Thank you so much, Madam President. I'm too elated. I am happy. I'm excited, just like you are. And well done for a well-executed election. IPP Jackson, that was well delivered. Congratulations to the new team. I think your work is cut out. You have a team to handhold you. Those who've gone before you know the ropes, and they will show you the ropes, including myself. We are here to support you whichever way we can. Please go ye and conquer. Make the hill even greater than it is currently. Congratulations to all and well done. Thank you. Thank you, Madam President. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Madam Area Director Christine Oyugi. Jackson did not do this alone. In Toastmasters, we never walk alone. So he had a team. He had a team of amazing Toastmasters, starting with our club growth director, Ditya Magi Njoroge. If you could just put on your video. We know we ask you to put on your video many times. We want to appreciate you. She's part of the committee. And Toastmaster Nick Maro or Hamara Maro. Hamara. Is he still online? Yeah, he's still there. Nick, if you could put on your video, we see you. So that it's been a while. People forgot you. He was the former treasurer. He handed over the mantle to Cyril Wanda, and he's a wonder. There he is, the wonderful Hamara Maro. That's a tongue twister for the mountaineers. Thank you so much for the Thank you, Nick. This has been the amazing team behind the elections committee, making sure that even the people that have been nominated are eligible, because we can nominate you. You've been doing an excellent job, but probably there's some of the things that you've not met. The most critical one must be a paid up member. If you're not a paid up member, then we say bye-bye and we wait until the next year so that we can work on your leadership. But then that does not mean that because you're not in EXCO, we are not making you leaders, because that's our core mission, where leaders are made. We continue supporting these leaders by joining their committees. You can see Mudenda has been serving in the VPPR committee, but he ended up in VPE. Nick was supporting Tabitha. Make sure you plant yourself somewhere. There's always something that you can learn from this position. It's not in vain. I have learned so much as the president. I wish I could write a book. I'm not a writer. Probably I can talk to Arnold Bukangwa and he can help put my thoughts together. And I share the immense lessons. And I was talking to someone today and they said, I can see the transformation even in your job. The way I carry myself at my workplace is completely different from how I was before I was president. It comes with immense growth, and I encourage you to plug into the committees. That being said, we do not have any announcements. We will be working on the social. We need to come and celebrate the incoming EXCO. We'll be getting back to you on that. And then our next meeting is the second meeting, third week of 20th of May. Can we make it what do you normally call it? That many speeches? Speakathon. Yes, because we missed speeches this meeting and so many people want to speak and chase their goals. We are probably going to have a speakathon. If you're interested in being a speaker or taking up a role, kindly sign up with Tabitha Kiendi. Please put your number again in the members group. We have new members who don't know who is who. Tag yourself there and okay, another thing I've been reminded, for you to take on any role, you must be a paid up member. I see you. You must be a paid up member for you to take up any role. So that's a reminder for you to renew your membership, to continue enjoying the benefits of being a member in Toastmasters. I don't think there's any announcements. I want to end. First timers. I could tell you're from Uganda. Are you from Uganda? Yeah. He's from Tanzania. We had people from Zimbabwe. We have Barry. He's all the way. He's in Canada. He's Canada. Canada. There he is. You can spotlight him. So we are the Diaspora Club. Your home. Come and say hi to us. Nice. And tell us how you found out about the Hill. As Mohammed is smiling at you and telling you, this is the place to be. Encourage her. She's the only guest in the room today. Welcome. Tell us how you found out about the Hill.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Priscilla Balira. I'm actually a Toastmaster. A member of Kampala Sunrise. I joined in October last year, but then I moved here for work. So I've also joined SEMA because I had only delivered my icebreaker and I want to continue. How did I learn about this meeting? Derek posted in Friends of SEMA. Yes, so that's how I came.
Okay, thank you. So you're already a member of SEMA?
Yes.
By extension, you can become a dual member. It's okay. Derek is a part of us. And now that he's become DTM Derek Mandela, he will be dragging you to the Hill. Only that today people decided to be online. Normally we are full. And we sponsor cakes and we are vibes.
Yeah, I actually attended one of the meetings and I saw quite a number of people, so I was like, I have to go.
She's like, be here on the 20th. We'll give you a role. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Do we have any guests online? Any guest online? I'm trying to see. Barry, you can be saying hi to us as I look for a guest.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm so happy to be here to see the Hill growing. I mean, it's really exciting to see what you are doing. I was counting the number of new members. I see 29 new members. In fact, you create a new club. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mohammed Barry. And we look forward to seeing you. We can't wait for the day that you land in this our country.
Inshallah, I will be back.
Fantastic. All right, inshallah. All right. I want to acknowledge the new members who joined within this week. I can see Beatrice Lenjo. You know, I spoke to this lady on Monday. Beatrice, are you in a position to put on your video?
I'm sorry, my background is not very pleasant, so excuse me for today.
No worries. I spoke to Beatrice on Monday and she's like, I'm going to pay. I forwarded her number to Kristen, I think on Tuesday. And then I saw her, she's being added as a member. I'm like, wow. That's why when I welcomed her, I said she's Kusema and Kutenda in English.
Is to say and is to do.
To say is to do. To say is to do. Welcome, Beatrice, to the. I
Thank you
don't see
so
any
much.
other new members. You're welcome. You're welcome. There being no other business, calling meeting number 178 of the Hill Toastmasters adjourned. Hey! For the first time, guys, you can unmute. For the first time in 6 months, I ended at 8. Thank you, guys. You can unmute. We can feel free. Stop the recording.
Okay.
Stop the recording.
So can you guys teach African governments to run elections?